5. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA is trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
New York working the ball around now. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Towns down low, covered by Vucevic. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Here's White, and he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Hauser. White with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Tatum. The three ball. Drops in the three.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
And the Knicks with possession. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Pure from three-point range.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Up top, Anunoby. Towns outside. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brown. A 23-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Pass to White. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But they live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Towns. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Over White. And it's Brunson missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with it, coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Towns gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
White against Brunson. Kick out to Brown. They set the screen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Towns passes to Brunson. Out left to the wing. Towns down low. Working on Vucevic. And the basket by Towns.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
White, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Brown. Three-pointer. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. Here's the teardrop. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
That's good from White. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
Boston leading by 4. Tatum from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. Boston, 3rd.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Knicks trail by 7. Right wing. Vucevic against Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The kick to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. And Boston again with the bucket.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Hart. To the inside. Here's Towns. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Towns has got 15.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Tatum. 20 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Now here's Vucevic from deep. And the Celtics have another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Shoots over White. And it's Brunson missing. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run to him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
And he comes up with a bucket. 17 points in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside White. On the wing, Tatum. Five on the clock. And Boston again with the bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking for an opening. can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
New York shooting their first free throw in this game. Some changes for Boston. Gatas checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Shireman comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that one falls for Towns. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. And Anunoby for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And then Tatum slams it in.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns outside. Bridges, a screen on Tatum. Towns for three. Shireman grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White against Towns. Outside Pritchard. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. White for three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Towns, left side. Here's Robinson, and he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Kata. Robinson defending. Outside Tatum. The Knicks with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. New York also changing it up. Shamet comes in for Anunoby, and Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. Double team on Towns. Pass to Alvarado, and here's Clarkson. Here's Robinson. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Walsh can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Shamet. 9 points in his last outing. Clarkson outside. And the shot goes down.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
41 seconds left now in the first quarter. Tatum looking it over. Outside Pritchard. With a 9-footer. Good on the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Alvarado. No points yet. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Towns. It's Shamet on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. BA, back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Shireman grabs a board. Celtics lead by 8. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tatum drills the 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Alvarado outside. Towns for 3. New York no good that time either.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new normal.
Celtics on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. New York again can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Pritchard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Clarkson outside. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 30. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shamet, hounded by Tatum. Shamet passes to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Towns outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Shireman. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
Towns against Brown. From 8 feet, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yes, it's good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Down by 12. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5.
And yeah, this is what you'd like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for New York, Karl Anthony Towns. One shot.
Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Now here's Pritchard. He has 6. Over Brunson. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Towns making his mark from long range.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside White. This one for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 8. Outside Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Josh Hart's checked in for New York.
Mikal Bridges, shooting 1.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success. His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. From outside the arc. Boston pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Now Brunson. He's scoreless. Hart from long range. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics lead by 10. Pritchard with a screen on Towns. Here's Brown. Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Brunson surveys. Towns outside. Outside Hart to win the run. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his third assist of the night.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Hauser outside. There's Tatum with the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Hart with it. Picked up by Tatum. Hart passes to Towns. Now here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. The 3. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Hart. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. Pass to Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Towns, defended by Hauser. Towns, left side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Now here's Hauser. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. White. Nice D from Bridges.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Hauser can't get it to go.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Another one falls for New York.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Tatum from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 46.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Hart from long range. Boston with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Knicks trail by 14. 1:21 left in the second. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Pritchard against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Brown with it. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Brunson, the 3 ball. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 38 points.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. And here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Hart with a screen on Pritchard. And here's Brunson from the arc. The offensive rebound.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much. Fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
From your pocket, Arena Entertainment.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far. Back in your playing days, did you guys value getting off to a strong start like this?
I always tried to come out full speed. You can't waste time on the floor. Got to be right from the tip.
Yeah, if you really think that, how come you're always late and blame the zoo animals for it?
You know that was like 17 years ago. Well, anyway, this is different.
Nice to know how we rate. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Boston Celtics.
You see the maturity in Tatum? Yeah, he's developed a skill, but it's also his mindset. He knows he has to be a great leader if this team is going to do great things.
Sage words from the 4-time NBA champion.
Should have been 5.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And the Celtics in possession here. 10-point lead. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Every chance he gets, Anunoby will take this. He's an accurate outside shooter.
Outside White. Here's Vucevic. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Tatum inside. Hart's there. And yep, it's good. Tatum's got 50 points.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Hart. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. Anunoby finds Hart. Now Towns. He's guarded by White. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Hauser outside. Here's White. He's got 11. There's Tatum with the 3. Towns with a rebound. Hart passes to Brunson. Now here's Towns, covered by Vucevic. Towns against Vucevic. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a three. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Towns. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson passes to Anunoby. There's a screen. Back to Brunson. White with the steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line with 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. Pass to Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Tatum. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. Pritchard's checked in for Tatum.
One shot.
Carl Anthony Towns. 1 shot.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Up top, Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Brown can't hit. Knicks trail by 8. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. BA, back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report. Brunson finds Towns. Towns brushes him off.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Celtics lead by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, our 2K leaderboard showing the best free throw shooters since the break. Derek White, 4th.
Over the second half of the season, he's been locked in at the line.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Bridges knocks it loose.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
Knicks trail by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Brunson against Pritchard. it, and the foul. Peyton Pritchard picks one up.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup. And that's 10 points for Josh Hart.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Towns to snap the cold streak. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line, Nikola Vucevic. At the line, shooting one.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Now here's Bridges. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pritchard with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Towns. Outside Hart. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
3 points.
Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Now Brown. Outside Pritchard. Hauser left side. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Towns for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
White looking it over. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Hart. 13 points in the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hart's got 15 points.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Vucevic with it. Covered by Towns from the high post. Vucevic's shot is off. Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by White. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Hart. Towns, a screen on Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Brown. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Fires the 3. Great answer from Brunson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Cadis checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Hauser. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. Here's Keita. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. He'll lay up off target. And the Celtics shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's White, and stolen by Bridges. To the middle. Here's Brunson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead. And the Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to White. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Outside Brunson. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on White. Back to Robinson. Oh, got a piece of it. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. Celtics trail by 6. It's Brown on the wing. 4-3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Brunson against Pritchard. The shake. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
They still need this. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. New York leading by 4. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York shooting an efficient 55% in the 3rd quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown against Bridges. It's Brown on the wing. 5 points in the game. Tries to break his ice. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Brunson, and that's not gonna go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Knicks leading by 4. So on the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. Clarkson for 3. Boston pulls it in. Cater's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boston's shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Soft touch off the glass. Cater's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Towns on a screen. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Shireman. And here's Pritchard. To take the lead. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Alvarado. It's Shamet on the wing. And the 3-pointer goes. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Tatum. Shoots a fadeaway. Another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now Robinson. Here's Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, the response from Tatum.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Alvarado outside. Towns left side. Back to Alvarado. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Outside Tatum. They set the pick. For 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Alvarado outside. Towns on a screen. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Pritchard. The kick to Tatum from downtown. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 5. Clarkson passes to Towns. The shot. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
They set a pick. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Shireman. The three. Again, the miss by Boston. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Here's Shamet. And here's Robinson, defended by Pritchard. And Pritchard comes to help. Here's Shamet. He drops it from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Boston. Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. And it's White in for Shireman. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Shamet. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Kata. White, the pass to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by Boston.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Clarkson outside. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum to stop the run. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Clarkson outside. Outside Anunoby. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Brunson against White. Tatum with a screen from the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Brunson's got 16 in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside, Brown. White for 3. A 3-ball from the corner. Derek White.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Towns outside. Double team on Towns. Down low, Clarkson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Tatum passes to White. Let's go with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Bridges outside. The 3-ball. And again, New York with the triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 22 points.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Kata. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in for Clarkson. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Outside White. Here's Hauser. Right side Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Hart passes to Bridges. Left side Brunson. Inside. Here's Towns. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Brown scanning the floor. Outside White. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 6 assists here tonight. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Back to Tatum. Now Vucevic. Another bucket. Wow.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Brown with a screen. White. Misses the 3.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Bridges down low.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. Here's Tatum. Now Vucevic. Oh, he misses the layup. Towns against Vucevic. Outside Brunson. Shoots a 3. Oh, the shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Here's a pass to Tatum. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Cash it in!
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
White against Brunson. Owning the post right there.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Celtics shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Hauser outside. Brown!
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown. A tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 3 shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 2 here.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Brunson, and the 3 misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Tatum inside, Hart's there. To tie it up. Hart with a rebound. And New York has possession. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Vucevic outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hard against Tatum to tie it up. Oh, the long ball, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Personal foul, team foul. Line for the Knicks, Josh Hart, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Brown outside, beyond the arc. And So it's the Knicks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill,